Hello all, welcome and namaste. Hope you have gone through my first video on tips and tricks for examination. If you have not watched that, then kindly find the link in the description below. Let us move ahead with further tips. Tip number 2. Strategy for attempting paper. As I said in my earlier video, here idea is to prepare some guideline for attempting the paper. Have you ever felt clueless in any of your exam? Like from where to start, or felt too much nervous, or felt like you knew the answer but do not have sufficient time to write it? This is because we do not have a strategy to attempt our exam. Many times when questions are beyond our knowledge, we got nervous and in that moment do not even attempt the easy ones. I also observed many students who wrote very lengthy answer to few questions and later do not have time to answer others. So while preparing and planning, if you have some guideline for yourself, then you can overcome such issues. Let us take few cases to explain this better. Case 1. Subjective paper which has multiple distribution of marks. Case 2. Objective type paper which has similar distribution of marks. Let me help you with sample strategy for each of these cases and later you can create your own. Please note, these strategies are for your reference only and to explain the topic better. Since every individual have different way of learning and different preferences, so they should create their own strategy to attempt the paper. Case number 1, let me assume the paper is of 3 hours duration. The sample guideline will be as: Number 1, first 5 minutes to just go through the paper. Number 2, next 2 hours and 15 minutes to complete the first round of paper. Number 3, remaining 40 minutes to go through the second round of paper and wrap up. Now let me tell you benefit of each of these points. In initial 5 minutes, what I need to validate is what are the questions I can easily attempt. We can put some symbol to such questions, example F. These 5 minutes will also tell us that overall paper is tough or easy. Even though paper is tough, don't get nervous because it is tough for everyone. And at the same time, you know that you have some questions which are easy to attempt for you since you marked them. Now you can move ahead and attempt the paper with F category questions. Please note, within these questions, also try to attempt those which have more marks distribution first, so that you will get more marks covered in the beginning of the exam itself. Once F category questions are over, then in the second round, start again with the questions which has more marks distribution. Try to answer as many part of the question as you can. Guys, with such strategy, you will never get nervous and also attempt the paper with full of your potential. Some of the things which you also need to keep in mind is that give time to each question based on its marks. For example, if it is of less marks, then just give some bullet points detail. Or if it is of more marks, then provide required details. Don't try to go beyond the question as it will unnecessarily waste your time. Also remember that in case you hardly have questions with category F, then change time of that slot accordingly. What I mean is, in that case, rather than giving 2 hours and 15 minutes to first attempt, give only 1 hour and 15 minutes and remaining time to the second attempt of the paper. So important point to understand is, you need not have to be rigid with each attempt's time. In case situation demands, you must change the time given to each attempt. The main idea here is to give at least 2 attempts of the paper in the given time frame. Now let's move to the case number 2. Here I assume that there might be negative marking involved and paper is computer based where we do not have option to check all the question in one go. Also the duration is of 3 hours. My sample strategy will look like as below. Attempt the whole paper for 3 times. First round will be 90 minutes, second round will be of 60 minutes and third round of 30 minutes. In first round, give answer to all the questions whom you are 100% sure. While attempting any question, make sure that you use elimination process. Now you can again give some remark as watch later or some flag to the question where you eliminated few of the choices. In second round, try to attempt those questions which has been marked as watch later. Either give answers to those or remove the flag. In last attempt, try to focus on remaining watch later questions or questions from your favorite topic. Please note, as we assume there will be negative marking involved, so do not give blind guesses. But questions where with elimination process you remove many choices, there you may take chances depending upon the situation of overall question answered till that moment. There are many more areas which require focus while preparing for the exam, such as how to prepare good notes, value of revision, tool and tricks for time management, etc. Those I will share in my next video. Thanks for watching this, and yes, if you like my content, then please share my videos. This will motivate us to write more on such topics. You can also drop your queries in the comment section below. Kindly subscribe my channel for further notification on my upcoming videos.